2 weeks ago, we told you about struggles facing the Southwest Chief, our state's largest passenger rail link operated by Amtrak. Now, plans presented by Amtrak CEO Richard Anderson paint a grim picture for the route's future. Hawker Vanguard has a story you will only see on 4.
In railroad documents sent to KOB, devastating details of dismantling Southwest Chief service in what the railroad is calling alternative service scenarios. That could mean station closures from Lamy as far away as Dodge City, Kansas.
I have to tell you, I think this was one of the most unproductive meetings with a agency-level official that I have ever experienced.
In a meeting with Amtrak CEO Richard Anderson, Senator Martin Heinrich and a bipartisan delegation from Kansas, Colorado, and New Mexico urged the railroad executive to make good on promises to match federal funding from a Department of Transportation grant.
And to learn that not only are they planning to pull back their commitment to the Tiger grant, but that they're going to abandon the route, I think is just outrageous.
Lawmakers walked away knowing the end of the line could be fast approaching, with aging track and a lack of PTC along much of New Mexico's rails. KOB has learned the railroad is planning to divert service at Albuquerque, sending eastbound passengers on charter buses to meet up with the train in Colorado or Kansas. Westbound passengers would still be able to take the Chief to Los Angeles. In a letter Richard Anderson sent to the delegation, he cites a lack of understanding between the railroad and local governments, saying, quote, there needs to be a comprehensive plan from other stakeholders, meaning Amtrak isn't willing to foot the bill to maintain or upgrade track it doesn't own. In this case, rail from Lamy to the Raton Pass.
There are very active conversations going on right now to figure out what our appropriation strategy is and to push back forcibly and vigorously. We've had to fight for the Southwest Chief before. We will fight for the Southwest Chief again.
Hawker Vanguard, KOB Eyewitness News 4.
So when could these changes take place? Well, Amtrak has not been clear in their statement, saying in part, quote, options will consider the long-term operating and capital costs of continuing current service. Our request for an interview with Richard Anderson was declined.